And how many trophies do they have? And they think, and besides, they don't have a good record against us. So yeah, I know we can easily take them out. Yeah.
So you know you can easily take them out?
Yes, please.
All right, let me also speak to, I also spoke to you earlier, coming back to you. Sure. You see the mood is gingered up. Yeah. Adisadel is ready for you. I see you're singing morale songs. What do you have to tell them?
No, you see, we know this is their home, so we're expecting them to come in their numbers as they've come, and we know more are coming. But we are here to just make a statement and show them how we do it. So what they are doing doesn't move us. We are here to just show Adisadel how we do it. Yeah.
What do you also have to tell your fathers too?
Mfantsipim. Oh, they are not here now. But I mean, they should even quit. I don't know. If they come, just a waste of time because we are here to deliver. So, I mean, Boche boys, make you not come safe, you know.
Let's get more scenes here. What do you have written there?
Asati Oman.
Asati Oman.
Asati Oman.
Okay, so Prempeh meeting Boche and Adisadel. What do you have to tell Prempeh? What do you have to tell Adisadel and Boche?
We are coming like a guy. We don't fear any school here in Cape Coast. As you have here, Asante Oman. Asante there. Asante Oman can see. And I can throw. Asante Oman. That's what I have to tell you.
Well, these are more exciting scenes here. Let me speak to you. What message do you have for Boche and Adisadel?
We are telling them that we didn't come here to joke. We didn't come here to joke. We came here to take a trophy home. We came here to take a trophy home. Taki sip. One word. Damn dead. Yeah, so like you know, taki sip. Taki sip.
It's finished. It is finished.
Joy is coming. Joy is coming. We are going to grind them like Prempeh. We will grind them. We will show them.
Well, these are the scenes here. I mean, it's all games between these schools, but as you can see, all these schools are gingered up, and according to them, they are all winning this contest, and that is Prempeh College. We are waiting for the reigning champions, that is Mfantsipim School, to also get here for us to also have a conversation with them. So that is on the opposite side, we have Adisadel, and we also have Prempeh. So that is how. Wait. Now let me speak to you. Now the Prempeh boys are saying that they are going to grind your school. They say grind. They are going to grind. Yes, they are going to grind you guys. They say you are wasting your time here.
Wasting?
Yes.
Well, they were in a bus from Sofo line at Road Station to this place, our homeland. We don't think we are here. They are here to grind. Comparing numbers, you know, even our contest right from prelims till now, we have had much points than them. So to talk about grinding, I'm not sure they're in the right seat to sit and tell us they are coming to grind us. It's impossible. We are here. Like I keep saying, we came to make noise for prime time and JoyNews. You are here to witness it again. Interview us again during the finals. We shall be here. I
mean, we'll definitely be speaking to you right after the quarterfinal stage today.
Sure.
Okay, so, I mean, we're still outside here. It's still getting exciting. Right in front of the SGS auditorium. And we have the students. I mean, it's just between them. I'm just between these two schools, and they are just singing their morale songs, and that is it's all a play here right in front of the SGS auditorium. So let's get to see more scenes here. Well, that is the scene. Let me also get closer to Adisadel right now.
I wanna kill somebody. Only one body. Only one body. Only one body. Only one body. To them all, to them all. I wanna kill somebody. I wanna kill somebody. To them all. I wanna kill somebody. We got music.
Kaki so ya de beko form 2 so ya de ba ya de ya ben form 2 so ya de beko form 3 so ya de ba ya de ya ben form 3 so ya de ba se black track so ya de ba ya de ya ben black track so ya de ba wasi so ya de ba ya de ya ben wasi so ya de beko Lagos so ya de ba ya de ya ben Lagos so ya de ba ya girls so ya de ba ya de ya ben girls so ya de ba ya de ya ben
Hit Baba, 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 hit Baba.
Well, these are the scenes here, but I'll be bringing you more, especially from the reigning champions. But currently, the Jama in here is ongoing between Adisadel College and Prempeh College. I mean, the two colleges in this competition featuring the reigning champions here at SGS Auditorium. But real quick, let me try and acknowledge. Let me acknowledge our sponsors here. Our sponsors. So the. All right, so the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Gold PLC and supported by Momo, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupay, Trusta AI, Adansi Travels, Rwanda Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City, Lodge Romats, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, Flora Tissues. The broadcast of the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz on JoyNews is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Virtual Security Africa, Ayuda Hub, Centers Tanks, Chopos Technology, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, German Ozone Medical Center, Ace Medical, Admission Checker, Ashimoto Retail Center, DBS Industries Limited, Palm University College, Beta Mold, Master Slam Technologies, Academic City University, and Family Health Medical School. So these are the scenes here. We'll be bringing you more of these as the contest transpires here at SGS Auditorium.
It's been 10 blazing years of fire, pride, and brotherhood. Get ready as the Blue Magicians light up the sky once again. On Friday, 31st October, 6 p.m. sharp, all roads lead to the Presec Legon Campus for the Odadia Torch and Bonfire Night 2025, the 10th anniversary edition. Experience the iconic torch procession, massive bonfire lighting, and unforgettable performances. A night of music, memories, and magic, where the past meets the present and the flames of legacy burn brighter than ever. Hosted by the 2015 year group with special appearances from the generations of proud Odadia brothers. This year, headline artist Black Sharif,
Decisions I made in my pajamas.
Also performing live, Araza J, Solanke, J Cliff, Roni, Lamam Gang, DWB, with your favorite DJ's favorite DJ, DJ Black. This show will be live on the Weekend Warmer on Joy FM. Come relieve the nostalgia, the chance, the brotherhood, because once another day, always another day. The Odadia Torch and Bonfire Night 2025. 10 years of keeping the fire alive. For inquiries, kindly call 0242 705 983. So, in the effervescent spirit of our joyous anthem, join us as we cheer. Oh, come along and join us. This show is in partnership with your super hits radio, Joy 99.7 FM.
Playground, and there are lots of side attractions as well. Make that call and sign up for the EcoBank Joy Business SME Fair. Call 0500 238383. That's 0500 238383. And join us here at the Good Park for the EcoBank Joy Business SME Fair.
The EcoBank Joy Business SME Fair is powered by Joy Prime and sponsored by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Syntax Tank, are you strong? Are you tough?
And MTN Business. Welcome to a new world of business. Media partners, Joy FM, Hits FM, JoyNews, and myjoyonline.com.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You're so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what are you are something? What the cat never won. You can catch him. Hey! Now, I'm buying.
Between a pie and carbon.
Hey, madam, buy menu.
A Syntax pipe. Metono, Omukacham send a one day pa. Say a fee, say a foam. The other pipe we be a yen gum.
Syntax pipe.
Why only key?
Come, madam. From today, Syntax pipe in my pipe. No 2 ways.
When you know, pipe ben abe yusu.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
In a water. No hala.
Kwame and his uncle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Wait, Kwame. As in the same Kwame again?
Yes, Mommy.
I'm the second coming. Into all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswa.
Why would you deceive the family like this again?
Now I understand the whole delay. Troll from Kaswa, dear. Why wouldn't he be late? Or being late?
Of course.
Be the luckiest, copy from the jet be luckiest, from not the because she be luckiest. Yeah, you go be luckiest. No matter what you're lucky, everybody go be the luckiest.
That's Kwame!
Send your God up boom. If you put it toy, so would the coming of the Son of Man be.
Hey!
Is that his car?
Even now, your shadow the way designer.
I use my own mouth to reject him. Oh, this is my mouth. Look at that.
Kwame, my son. Now, tell me the truth. How did this all happen?
Oh, mommy, a simple direction. Mr. Good Luck no me way. Yeah, mom.
Easy car. Or dial *712#. The devil is a liar. He picked his ticket and entered his lucky 5-digit number.
I'm his birthday.
Oh, how romantic.
And he followed the prompts. Yes. And then boom. Confirmation test.
One quick, pick 5 numbers for me, okay? I'm feeling like 7.
*712#. Choose your ticket. Enter your lucky number. Follow the prompts and let destiny handle them.
You see how they love you now?
Yo, do you have family payment? Before December, maybe release a motivation album. Patapa, my super.
This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Abdominal pain, inability to sleep,
loss of appetite, fatigue.
These could be signs of intestinal worms. Get rid of them with Absol albendazole tablet. Effective, fast, and restores health. Absol albendazole tablets restore your family's health. For bulk purchases, locate Rapid Improvement Pharmaceuticals at Coastal Junction off Spintex Road. You can also contact us on 0536 661 432. Not recommended for children below 2 years and pregnant women. This advert is the FDA.
Imagine a logistics partner that's more than just a partner, a complete ecosystem for Africa and beyond. Welcome to Mfantsipim Company Limited. For over 2 decades, we have been the trusted name in shipping and logistics, building a reputation for excellence that's second to none. We offer a comprehensive suite of services to meet every challenge. From dedicated ocean freight with our own vessels to chartered cargo planes for urgent air transport, we control and synchronize every link of your supply chain in line with a vision of the African Continental Free Trade Area after. Need to move large-scale equipment? Our expertise in project cargo ensures every detail is handled with precision. With our expansive network of warehouses and trusted partners across the globe, we provide seamless storage and distribution solutions that keep your businesses connected. Through our network partnerships, we ensure your cargo moves where it needs to and when it needs to. At Magdan, we are dedicated to delivering exceptional services and solutions that embody the highest standards of quality and efficiency. Email sales@magdanshipping.com. Magdan Shipping Company Limited, your trusted partner for every logistical need.
Every journey starts with a move, and this October, Ghana takes a giant leap forward at GAT Fair 2025. Brought to you by University of Ghana School of Engineering Science in partnership with the National Road Safety Authority and the Ministry of Transport. From October 29 to November 1, 2025, the University of Ghana Sports Stadium Complex becomes the hub for automobile, aviation, maritime, logistics, energy, and transport safety. Experience over 50 exhibitors, groundbreaking transport innovations, powerful industry fora, and over 5,000 attendees connecting government, business, and technology leaders. With the theme, Mobilizing the Future, Integrating Innovation, Safety, and Sustainability, GAT Fair 2025 will spark new ideas, partnerships, and opportunities to transform Ghana's transport sector. Don't just watch the future happen. Be a part of it. Sponsors and exhibitors can register now at www.gatfair.com or call 0545 428 404. GAT Fair 2025. Together, let's move Ghana forward.
Hello, Ghana. It is time to celebrate 50 years of sports excellence. It is the golden jubilee of the SWAG Awards. The Sports Writers Association of Ghana, SWAG, will honor and celebrate Ghana's sporting excellence at the 50th SWAG Awards in Accra. Date, Saturday, November 15, 2025. Venue, the Accra International Conference Center. And time is at 6 p.m. Theme, Gold and Glory. A call for change in national orientation and investment in sports. Guest of honor, Mr. Julius Deborah, Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana. The prestigious and longest running awards event in Ghana. The SWAG Awards promises to be an unforgettable night of glamour, excitement, and celebration of Ghana's sporting achievement in the last 5 decades. Come, let's celebrate our sports legends like never before. For sponsorship, contact 050-701-7001. The 50th SWAG Awards, another time to celebrate and honor the best to inspire the rest. The 50th SWAG Awards.
We all play differently. Some live for the thrill, some play chill. But it's the emotions that unite us. Bets for everyone. Reveal yourself. 1xBet.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Why are you carrying my tomatoes too again?
To Burkina Faso. To Kobne's house, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Every day, Kobnadis, Kobnada. Should I call him to marry you too?
Thank you.
How come your things know they break? How do they manage your house?
Simple. Ayuda. It's an app. You just click and it sends trusted artisans and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in an office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see say your AC they do and the fan there they sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, eh? You be half guy, you get all the plots. I wish I get your DNA song.
Oh, you can even request to do a DNA test on Ayuda.
Hey, services be free.
Download the Ayuda app now on Play Store and App Store.
As soon as my son gets back from school, he's going to scatter everything.
As soon as I walk in, my daughter is going to pounce on me and talk non-stop.
She's developing a fever.
Mommy, my head aches.
When aches, pain, and fever bring your children down, trust E-Panel to help them bounce back. E-Panel paracetamol syrup provides relief from aches, pain, and fever amongst babies and children from 6 months to 12 years. Tough on pain, easy on the stomach, great taste with quick results.
She's back!
E-Panel, no pain, happy again. Also available in strawberry flavor, manufactured and distributed by NS Chemist Limited. This advert is FDA approved.
I've been reluctant to implement a state of emergency in the Galamsey fight.
Central region, yellow bread or do.
We've not exhausted the powers we even have.
Dear Mahama, while you hesitate,
pure water, 4. No, they
using this water when I'm menstruating is a bit difficult for me.
It's going to be an outbreak of cholera. It has even started.
water treatment plants collapsing under heavy silt.
We must ban it. So we all drink. We all drink.
When Ghanaians have voted for me, I will take that responsibility.
Dear Mahama, the time has come to take responsibility.
Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President,
Mr. President.
So, Mr. President.
President John Dramani Mahama.
Put a stop to your grandma.
Dear Mahama, Stop Galamsey, a JoyNews series.
2024 champion!
This is where curiosity meets competition, where equations, reactions, and theories collide. Under the spotlight, the National Science and Math Quiz is back. Bigger, tougher, more brilliant. From physics to chemistry, biology to mathematics, only the boldest minds can survive the heat. Who will solve your way to glory? Catch every contest live on JoyNews, Joy Prime, and Joy FM, and follow the action across all our digital platforms. 20th October to 6th November, the 2025 National Science and Math Quiz is produced by Prime Time Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, partnership with Goyle PLC, and supported by Momo, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupay, Truster AI, Adanse Travels, Rand Air, Kivo Gary, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, Flora Tissues. Broadcast on JoyNews is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Ayuda Hub, Virtual Security Africa, Chopbox Technologies, Ambition Checker, German Ozone Medical Center, Ace Medical Insurance, Achimoto Mall, Slam Technologies, Family Health Medical School, Chartered Institute of Management Accountant, DBS Industries Limited, Syntax Tanks, Academic City University.
How may I help you today?
We'd like to open a bank account.
Sign here, sign here, sign here, and here. And now you draw direction to your house. I need your thumbprint. And I'll need your birth certificate too. No, I need the original.
A lot has changed since you banked like this. So have we. We've made it easier than ever to open an account online and bank on the go through our mobile app, online banking, and more. EcoBank, a better way to bank your way.
Sign here, and here.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Mini Ojo, from the connection man. The OPBR Meso too. Come. Mix patch on the Shabu Sukanka. Pukawi. See what kiosk number 22. That's all your brajo. Oh, that's so too. So, yes. Mommy, you show our unya so well. Hello. You show our Uko boats. See what last stop. That's all your Sister Rose. Hold up. Sister Rose, Mr. No customer. salt in the mommy. Also, we can show spot. See what cycle. What's me? Nyanya walk up. You killer. Bro, I dare fall from 6 p.m. Shut. Let's saw too.
When we connect our energies, great things happen. Connect to a world of amazing and endless possibility with Telecel. Telecel, connecting lifestyle, connecting passions, connecting dreams.
Telecel, connecting energies.
It doesn't have to be the end. Early detection is your best friend. Don't miss the Cancer Awareness Month this October on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Understanding Cancer. Knowledge that saves lives.
I've been reluctant to implement a state of emergency in the Galamsey fight.
Central Region Yellow Bread Dodo.
We've not exhausted the powers we even have.
Dear Mahama, while you hesitate,
pure water, 4. No, they got.
Using this water when I'm menstruating is a bit difficult for me.
It's going to be an outbreak of cholera. It has even started.
water treatment plants collapsing under heavy silt.
We must ban it. So we all drink. We all drink.
When Ghanaians have voted for me, I will take that responsibility.
Dear Mahama, the time has come to take responsibility.
Mr. President. Mr. President. Mr. President. Mr. President.
So, Mr. President.
President John Dramani Mahama.
Put a stop to illegal mining.
Dear Mahama, Stop Galamsey, a JoyNews series.
In Ghana, West Africa, the mornings are somewhat, if not for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. It's always smiles knowing we are together.
Ooh, what a feeling. With Nasco, you're there for family. If you not be you, then who go there? Nasco.
Work is always effective with Nasco home appliances. No wahala, if the sun is up, we there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to gulp something chilled. Classic home appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. Enijepa, ewa Nasco fie. Nasco, bring home.
Here is soy milk. Which one?
Any's just fine.
Just any soy milk? The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soybean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk, it feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
In today's world, taking care of your employees means taking care of their health. But navigating the complexities of healthcare plan can be overwhelming. At Ace Medical Insurance, we specialize in health insurance solutions for corporate teams, families, and groups, simplifying healthcare for everyone. We handle the details from plan design and administration to employee enrollment and claim support. We offer flexible options to meet the unique needs of your workforce and their family. Focus on what matters most, your business and your employees. Ace Medical Insurance, the new face of healthcare financing. Visit our website www.acemedinsurance.com or call us today on 030-80-400-35 to discuss a tailored solution for your company.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You get so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what you was that thing? What the cat never won. You get catch it. Hey! Now, I'm pipe.
Between a pie and carbon.
Hey, madam, pipe, man.
A syntax pipe. Metono, Omukacham send a one day pa. Say a fee, say a foam. The other pipe we be a yen gum.
Syntax pipe.
Why only key?
Come, madam. From today, syntax pipe in my pipe. No 2 ways.
When you know, pipe ben abe use.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
In a water. No hala.
West Africa, the mornings are somewhat, if not for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. It's always smiles knowing we are together.
Ooh, what a feeling. With Nasco, you're there for family. If you not be you, then who go there? Nasco.
Work is always effective with Nasco home appliances. No wahala, if the sun is up, we there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to gulp something chilled. Classic home appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. Enijepa, ewa Nasco fie. Nasco, bring home happy.
Here is soy milk. Which one?
Any's just fine.
Just any soy milk? The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soybean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk. It feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. The growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, the projected cost of cybercrime is expected to grow to $10 trillion globally, with small-medium businesses disproportionately targeted. Cyber threats have become increasingly sophisticated, widespread, and invisible, placing unequipped organizations at risk of massive damages in a matter of seconds. Meet Virtual InfoSec Africa, Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Our AI-driven managed security services empower businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats, we predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Virtual InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer 24/7 SOC monitoring, early warning threat intelligence, managed detection and response, digital forensics and incident response, and predictive analysis and threat hunting. From endpoint protection to dark web forensics, we secure every layer of your digital ecosystem. Why wait for a breach to act? Join the ranks of high institutions who trust Virtual InfoSec Africa to secure their future. Start your 3-month free trial of our early warning threat intelligence platform today. For more inquiries, contact 055-689-2086 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Why you carry my tomatoes too again?
To Burkina Faso, to Kobne's house, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Every day, Kobnadis. Should I call him to marry you too?
Thank you.
Space is always.
How come your things know they break? How do they manage your house?
Simple. Ayuda. It's an app. You just click and they send you trusted artisans and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in an office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see say your AC they do skrepa and the fan there they sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, eh? You be hard guy, wow. You get all the plugs. I wish I get your DNA song.
Oh, you can even request to do a DNA test on Ayuda.
Hey, app back. Services be free.
Download the Ayuda app now on Play Store and App Store.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You get so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what am I use that thing? What the cat never want to do with your Hey! Na ampai.
Between and Kapay and Cabo.
Hey, madam, bye, many.
I sentence pipe. Metono, Omukacham send a word in pa. Say a fee, say a foam. The other pipe we be a yen gum.
Syntax pipe.
Why, Eliki?
Come, madam. From today, syntax pipe in my pipe. No 2 ways.
When you know, pipe ben abe use.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
No, hala.
Chopbox, a convenient service.
Welcome to German Ozone Medical Center, the pioneer of ozone therapy clinics in Ghana and West Africa.
If you are dealing with conditions like diabetes, diabetic ulcers, stroke, arthritis, bodily or skeletal pain, viral infections, and more, we invite you to explore the advanced complementary therapy. Rediscover your true self through our facial, microneedling sauna, or detoxification, bringing forth the radiant glow you've always dreamed of.
For exceptional dental health solutions, we offer services such as digital Hollywood zirconia smile, clear aligner treatment, implants, and digital dentistry. At the German Ozone Medical Center, our dedicated and friendly team of professionals are committed in providing you with unique and top-notch dental experience. Call us on 055-024-2222 or 055-025-2222.
Are you a senior high school graduate or you know someone who is? This is the time you apply to different universities and colleges because you do not know which one will pick you and even give you your preferred course. Admissions Checker is here to solve that problem for you. On Admissions Checker, we have over 70 universities and colleges. This is where when you put your grade in Admissions Checker, you get to know whether you can get the course you want to study and if you will even be admitted in the school you prefer. So all you need to do is to go to admissionschecker.com. Admissionschecker.com. Put in your details, add your grades, choose your preferred courses, and then they will tell you whether you qualify or not. This will give you the confidence that the school you're applying to, you really qualify. Shake off the worry and the financial stress with Admissions Checker today.
Passing the tape and declaring plastic and I'm what? And then no. Can you not with them? The idea is you. Factually. As I can introduce DBS lifestyle guest trusses amount. They say, baby, I say, yeah, my minimum the day. ɛyɛ nua yɛ di wo dance ɛno kro na sɛ ne nua bɛ nyinaa ɛnyɛ papa saa DBS live studio trust yɛ de computer na generate nti ɛnade no gu so ɛyɛ straight ana fi sɛ ɛyɛ nade nti emu ntumi nyɛ de ɛnwe ɛgu dance so a afebɔ finito mo musisi asodan mo musisi factories and as a dark is bia no me recommend DBS trust amamo DBS trust finito
Cyber threats are rising. Ghana needs future cybersecurity experts. The future is digital, but who will protect it? Sometimes the future feels uncertain. Technology keeps changing, and the world moves faster than ever, giving chances to threats. At Slam Technologies, transformation begins with opportunity. We go beyond training. We build confidence, we build competence, and we build purpose. From cybersecurity to vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, and digital marketing, and many more. Our programs and services empower people and organizations to thrive in the digital age. Across industries, our graduates and partners are transforming systems, securing data, and leading with innovation. All built on one foundation, excellence. Because at Slam, transformation isn't just a slogan, it's lived every single day. Slam Technologies, transformation with.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You get so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what you was that thing? What the cat never won. You get hey! Now I'm pipe.
Between and Kapaya and Cabo.
Hey, madam, pipe menu.
A syntax pipe. Metono, Omukacham send a word in pa. Say a fee, say a foam. The other pipe we be a yen gum.
Syntax pipe.
Why a leaky?
Come, madam. From today, syntax pipe in my pipe. No two ways.
When you know, pipe ben abe yusu.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
No hala.
New way pass the tape and declaring plastic busulia. And emwa. And then no. Can you not touch with them? The idea see you. Fatchame. As I can introduce DBS Lifestyle Guest Trusts amount. The same for baby as a young man the day. And you know you would dance. And no crow. No send a new benina and your papa. Sa DBS Lifestyle Guest Trusts. Yet the computer not generated. Inti and Nadine goes for a straight. And if it's a nadinti, and want to mean the enemy. A good answer, after finito. More musisi asodan, more musisi factories, and as a dark is bia no. Me recommend DBS trust amamo. DBS trust finito.
Here is soy milk. Which one?
Annie's just fine.
Just any soy milk? The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soybean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk. It feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. the growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, the
We are coming to you live from the SJS auditorium, and it's that time of the competition where we have a lot of schools. I mean, we started with 174. We are down to 27 schools. The big question is, which of these schools books their slot to the semi-final stage? Before I even continue, let me acknowledge our sponsors. The 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Girl PLC and supported by Momo, PEP Students Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupay, Trustar AI, Advanced Travels, Rwand Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City, Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, and Flora Tissues. And the broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on JoyNews is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Ayuda Hub, Virtual Security Africa, Chopboss Technologies, Admission Checker, German Ozone Medical Center, ACE Medical Insurance, Achimota Mall, Slam Technologies, Family Health Medical School, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, DBS Industries Limited, Synthes Tanks, and Academic City University. Well, you know, when it gets to the quarterfinal stage, you have one special person that a lot of you are looking out for, and it's no other person than Professor L.C. Ifa Kaufmann. Prof, good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How about you?
Well, I'm good. You've just been missed. Well, Prof, this year's journey had an increment in the numbers. This year we had 174. Last year was 157. Do you think the increment in, schools participating in the National Science and Maths Quiz has anything to do with the impact of the contest, especially when it comes to Ghana in general?
Yes, it has to do with what the young people see as being the value of the program.
Sure.
What it is that makes the schools also think that they should field students. And so it has a very huge appeal now. It's already very national in character, and the students definitely benefit from it. If you talk to alumni of the program, they will tell you what they benefited from the program. And so everyone wants to be part of it. And so if it becomes even possible, we should make it possible for more schools and more contestants to participate.
Sure. Especially this year, we even have a school like Business School. We know they are known to be doing mostly business, but they are part of the National Science and Maths Quiz.
Yes, the business schools have been doing this. I remember the first time that was in Nobisco, Northern School of Business. I remember the year.
They were here for the preliminaries, but unfortunately left quite early.
Yes, but I remember their first competition. It was actually something amazing. Because what would happen was when I start reading the science questions, they would show no interest. They would not even attempt to do anything. But then when it was a math problem, you see them very actively doing calculations. That was the first time they showed up. And I understand at that time they were not even doing science.
Oh, okay.
But after that, they started a science program at the school.
Wow.
And now you see them. When they come here, they are answering the science questions together with the math questions.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I think it's been an inspiring one.
Yes.
But especially, let's move away from the number of schools. Let's talk about the number of girls. We've been having this conversation. I remember 2 years ago when we met, we talked about the participation of the girls' schools. Last year we spoke about it, and I quite remember you told me that how many of the mentors or the teachers are females that these students are looking up to. Now this year, the number of girls participation, especially in the quarterfinal, we have one girls' school. which is Every Girls. And I know you tell me that you don't follow the contest, but let me just give you a quick recap. We had Wesley Girls coming in as regional champions, but unfortunately, they lost their contest, where I know that was a school that a lot of people were tipping because they were coming in. A lot of people felt Wesley Girls was really good in the regional championship. Now they come and they're kicked out. We don't have lots of girls' schools. What do you think is happening?
I have no idea. I gave you a task. I told you to go find out how many coaches in the schools, the girls' schools, are female.
Yeah.
Did you find out for me?
Well, I mean, I had to be doing investigative stuff. And for me, I hadn't really been seeing any of the coordinators. I haven't really seen any female coordinator out there.
So that situation has not changed. Why do we think that things are going to change when we are not doing anything differently?
So, Prof, what would you suggest now?
It needs a project, you know. Some people would have to plan things out. It has to be a long-term project. It's not something that you implement today and you see a result next year. It's going to have to be a long-term project. First, let's groom some of these young ladies to want to be coaches. Let's try and get the interest of the girls' schools up. Let's see what else we can do. You know, at this point, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, bro.
But we're doing the same things and expecting a different result.
Well, I know they are listening, so hopefully, I mean, after this conversation, they'll probably input what you are saying. But, you know, most of the girls' schools that you speak to, we have a couple of them saying that they're looking up to you. I mean, do you feel the responsibility, I mean, beyond moderating to also, I mean, mentor some of these girls?
I have been doing that. I am mentoring a whole horde of people, both male and female. If you come to my School of Engineering Sciences, we've been increasing in numbers in terms of female population of engineering students. And I try to be an example, a good example to them. I mentor a large number of them, right? So it's not just about mentoring to compete here, but mentoring to get them to understand that they have a role to play in the future. Right, these people are the innovators of the future. They are the problem solvers of the future. We need both male and female to do that. And so my mentorship goes beyond the National Science and Math quiz.
Okay,
it's for life.
It's for life.
Yeah.
Well, Prof, now let's talk about returnees and experiences. This year, for instance, we have Stephen from Opokuwari. I'm pretty sure you met him in his first year. That was in 2023. He came back in 2024, now back in 2025. Do you think, I mean, returnees and experiences adds up to, I mean, a team moving further in the competition?
I have not done any studies on this. There has to be a reason why his school thinks that he should be the one coming every year.
Yeah.
I think this question is best addressed to his school, don't you think?
Definitely.
And he himself to see why he wants to continue participating every year.
Well, I asked him that, and he said that a lot of people look up to him, and for him to, most people tell him that, I mean, he should keep on going. That is the reason why he keeps coming back for the third time.
Then that's your answer.
But do you think it adds up to a school, I mean, moving further in the competition, that sort of experience?
Like I said, I have not been keeping track of such things. I remember a couple of students that came back. I don't know how well it went for them, but I don't keep track of those things. I haven't really monitored that.
Okay. I know most times when we are done with the competition, you just put everything behind you. But for the sake of our audiences, especially for last year, what has been one of, I mean, your fun moments, your peak moments for last year's national championship contest?
Last year was relatively quiet.
Really?
Usually after the competition, I get all kinds of people accusing me of all sorts of things. Last year was really quiet. I enjoyed last year up until recently when somebody sent a petition against me. late petition.
Yeah.
But last year was amazing. I was enjoying the calm.
You enjoyed the calmness of the competition.
Yes.
So I mean, that was the good one for you.
Yes. But I've been very busy, you know. I am the Dean of the School of Engineering Sciences. That comes with a lot of responsibility. So I've been very, very busy. So when I finish, I just put the competition aside and then I do other things. Oh, although last year also I was inducted into the Trivia Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah. So that last year was a good one, right?
Yeah, it was.
Actually, it was the 2025 Trivia Hall of Fame.
Okay.
So technically, it's this year, right?
Well, Prof, now we're in the quarters. You call it that's the big boys and the big girls for you. Whoever comes in the competition doesn't get to meet Prof. I mean, they've left us a small girl or a small boy. But what are your expectations, especially for the quarters? Now we have, as I was saying, we have schools that, especially with the Wesley Girls contest, they were able to take a Betifi Presby took out Wesley Girls, which it was all over social media. A lot of people were not expecting that, which I don't even know why people were not expecting that, because when you come on stage, at the end of the day, your answers do the talking. But what are your expectations from some of these schools that you are meeting in the quarterfinal stage?
The same expectations. I'm looking out for excellence, right? Every year we tighten the screws a little bit and they live up to expectation. So it's the same thing. I'm expecting them to do their best. I'm expecting them to be able to answer most of the questions. If they don't, I'll be quite upset.
What are some of the high scores that you're expecting, especially in the quarterfinal stage?
Quarterfinals.
You know, we have Adisadel coming in as a high scorer, having 82 in the 1/8.
That's excellent. I would like to see more of that.
82.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Right. Well, that's an interesting one. What are your final words to the schools that you are meeting in this stage? Your final words to all the schools coming in to meet Prof?
Okay. Come here with the expectation that the questions are not beyond you. Mm-hmm. That you are capable of answering these questions. But you must do that very fast. Honestly. So that's what it is. Nothing very unusual. I mean, okay, I think we have fewer questions this year.
Yeah, I was even about to ask that.
Yes.
Why that, though?
Well, I hear our stakeholders think that the contest is too long.
Oh, okay. That's the reason why we have fewer questions.
Yeah, so round one is one set fewer.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be finished faster.
All right, sure.
Yes, but I want everyone to come here with the expectation that we expect fair competition.
Yeah.
That we will be following the competition rules to the letter. That they are here to compete fairly and equitably, that they are going to show good sportsman and good sportsmanship and good sportswomanship.
Yeah.
And that at the end of the day, we are all good friends.
And your words to everyone who will be watching from behind, those in the auditorium and those who will be watching online.
Yes, I know the people that come around, they are not interested in the answers. We are
interested in learning, Prof.
Are you sure? Some people don't seem to want to learn. They are here to just make noise. I want everyone to learn something. Every contest, something, at least one thing that you remember from the contest, that would make us all better. So please, that includes you.
Well
when I
noted,
see you
Prof.
next time, I will ask you what you have learned this year.
Well noted.
So everybody should learn some science, some math, something interesting. We try to make it exciting for everyone.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Prof.
My pleasure.
And as Prof is saying, we should try and learn something after every contest. Well, I've been your host this morning. Let me quickly acknowledge our sponsors once again. The 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Gulf PLC and supported by Momo, Pep Students, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupe, Trasta AI, Adanse Travels, Rwand Air, Kivo, Gary, Spin City, Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, and Flora Tissues. And the broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on JoyNews is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Ayuda Hub, Virtual Security Africa, Chopbox Technologies, Admission Checker, German Ozone Medical Center, Ace Medical Insurance, Achimota Mall, Slum Technologies, Family Health Medical School, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, DBS Industries Limited, Syntax Tanks, Academic City University. Well, thank you very much for sticking and staying with us. I've been your host, Jacqueline Ansumaya Boa, and I had the opportunity to engage Professor Elsie Ifa Kaufmann. Thank you, and over to you back in the studio.
By the shores of Cape Coast, Ghana's citadel of education, history echoes through ancient walls, and the ocean carries the story of this year's NSMQ. In a competition where every second counts, 3 pairs of contestants share more than just strategy. They share DNA. This year, the National Science and Maths Quiz has a rare twist: 3 sets of identical twins, all chasing one crown.
Substances between cells. Who are we? Yes or for opinion?
Plasmodesmata.
Correct.
The carbon cycle.
Correct.
6.0 meters.
Yes.
They mirror each other's gestures, finish each other's thoughts, and thrive on a connection that goes beyond competition.
Because we are twins and we're doing most of our stuff together, we know where each other is better when it comes to solving a question. For example, when it comes to the biology question and then the explanation question, I've got more knowledge and then we know that I can do better. When it comes to the calculations, we know that it's better. So when it comes to those aspects, we're able to direct and then we know the answer we are going with, and that been helping us. So indeed, this thing has been working for us.
Find the inverse of the training of the twins. You can see that their instincts click, as compared to the individual training other individuals who are not twins.
At Abri Girls, it's the
since childhood, and we've been doing almost everything together. So it feels very, very, very nice. We are winning this year because we have put much effort into it, and it's not just by our efforts and by the grace of God. God has been with us all this while, so He will never disappoint us. We believe that He's going to do it for us.
So for my twins, I would say they are calm, obedient, and ready to go. Normally, because they are together, some are really stubborn. And you ask them, you want them to do something for you, and they are not ready. But this particular girls, they are unique.
Over at Wesley Girls, the twin code takes a different form: calm, precise, and quietly powerful. They led the regional championship earlier this year, proving that twin energy can be both graceful and fierce.
She has to start answering the question, then I'll complete it for her. Something like, she'll start with the value. Since 1999, Gay has never been to the final before. We don't care what has happened the previous years. We just want to make a statement that girls are capable of doing this. And if girls are capable of doing this, Gay must be.
But for these twins, it's about rhythm, trust, and a bond no formula can measure. When one falters, the other stands firm. When one smiles, the other already knows why. This year, the NSMQ stage isn't just a test of intellect, it's a celebration of connection, because when two minds think as one, brilliance becomes twice as powerful. Adisadel, JoyNews, Cape Coast.
Lady of Grace.
7,227.
Correct.
Congratulations to Mfantsipim Senior High School qualifying for the quarter-final stage.
They came from two very different parts. One, a school barely 2 years into the National Science and Maths quiz journey. The other, a veteran team that's tried and failed for years. But this time, both Our Lady of Grace Senior High School and Mfantsipim Senior High School are making history, qualifying for the quarterfinals for the very first time. For Our Lady of Grace Senior High School, known simply as OLAG, this is nothing short of extraordinary. They only joined the NSMQ last year, and within a year, they've broken into the quarterfinals.
It means a lot to me because we've put in a lot of effort to getting this far. So it means a lot to our training us in terms of to get, and we go for other trial activities to know where we are falling short, to correct our mistakes and other stuff. And we also pray asking God to help us as we get this far. It's teamwork. And then you get to know whatever you need. You know, people have been in the game for long. So you consult them what they did to get to where they are. You get their idea and then you also build on it. We are second in the regional Ashanti Championship. This year we want to get to the final and then lift the trophy.
At Mfantsipim Senior High School, the mood is just as electric, but the story behind the quarterfinals until now.
And when I was coming to school, I knew that this school was not famous in NSMQ, but I knew I would try my best when I get into the team. To God be the glory. I think all things work out and we're able to be succeeded.
Those who are behind us, that's the Form 2s who will take after us next year, they will work harder because it will be very shameful for them to lose the seed next year.
The motivation comes from, firstly, my parents and, after all, my teachers that I came and met in the school. You don't have to be in the big schools in order to make it in life or in order to be a great NSMQ contestant.
For their coordinators, this is more than a victory, it's validation.
We are not being complacent. We are preparing very, very seriously for the quarterfinal because we know that the schools we are meeting, they are all schools that have gotten to semi-finals before. So we have been knocking at the door. Hopefully this year things change. Getting other colleagues coming together, that's the secret behind what we have achieved now.
Whether it's the new kid on the block or the seasoned fighter finally breaking through, both schools are proof that with focus and faith, no dream is too far. Together, Mfantsipim Senior High School and Our Lady of Grace remind us that success has many journeys, but the joy of getting there feels the same. Adisadel, JoyNews, Cape Coast.
We've had two major contests today. We are currently prepping up for the last contest today, which a lot of you are actually anticipating. That is the contest between the reigning champions, Mfantsipim School, Prempeh College and Adisadel College. Well, there's a little brief hold up here. We have a lot of the supporters outside who are trying to, get inside the auditorium. So there's a little bit, a brief hold up, but then we're hopeful that the organizers would give us more details on what is transpiring. But before that, before I get to my colleagues, let me acknowledge our sponsors. The 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Gold PLC and supported by Momo, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupay, Trustar AI, Adansi Travels, Rwand Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City, Laudromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, and Flora Tissues. And the broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on JoyNews is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Virtual Security Africa, Ayuda Hub, Synthes Tanks, Chobos Technology, Chartered Institute Management of Accountants, German Ozone Medical Center, ACE Medical, Admission Checker, Achimota Retail Center, DBS Industries Limited, Palm University College, Beta Malt, Dormaster Slam Technologies, Academic City University, and Family Health Medical School. Well, let me bring in my colleague Collins Prempeh and Stephen Nimo, one of the NSMQ review show hosts for this year. Now, we want to go through the contests that we've had so far. I mean, just a quick recap on the contest. We know the first contest for today was between Ghana National, Mankraso, SHS, and St. Thomas. Quite an interesting contest. Now, let's just do a recap on that. So for those who are watching, we know that Mankraso Senior High School has sailed through to the next day, and this is their the third national appearance, and this is their first time being seeded and being to the semis. But let's go down memory lane. A quick recap. How was that contest for you?
I think very few people expected that outcome, and I'm sure those were people who just wanted an agenda, something to get to help teach the other schools and all. But Mankraso SHS beating Ghana National College and St. Thomas Aquinas today was a shocker to everyone. And it looks like now if we are a big school and at the end of round 2 there is not much difference between you and other schools, then it means you find yourself wanting. Yeah. We saw that in the very first contest and the second one as well. And even Mankraso SHS in the 1A stage was a Port C school. It means they didn't really do well even in their prelims. Yeah. And found a way to qualify to the quarterfinals. And now meeting Ghana National College, who had one of the highest points in the 1A, 65 points, and a very good St. Thomas Aquinas team in the past 5 years, and sending these people home, then it means that they may have what it takes to do well in the semi-finals. And one thing I admire about the Mankraso team is their composure. This year we've seen some schools lose contests against big schools because they lacked composure when it was needed most. We've seen the likes of St. John's Grammar losing composure at the Riddles against St. Augustine's. We've seen Osei Chiche losing composure against Pesco when the contest went to a tiebreaker. But Mankraso, even though at the end of the 4th round they were second and the points were very close, they maintained composure. Just other schools will pick the riddles, get them wrong, and they will take time to listen through all the clues to give a right answer. And I think that's made it for them. And I'm glad they are going into the semi-finals of the competition.
Now, Collins, you know, when the contest started, a lot of people in the auditorium, I'm pretty sure they were not even tipping Mankraso SHS, but they bounced back, especially in the last round, which is the riddle session, and they were able to sail through to the next stage. What do you also make of the first contest?
So it's actually a great contest, even though maybe in the beginning we didn't really enjoy it, because looking at the first 3 questions for each of the schools, they all got them wrong. So it was making the whole contest a bit boring for we that were in the auditorium. But
it was quite slow in the beginning.
Yeah, but I think that going to the final stages, we all enjoyed how things shaped up. But I don't think that if even within the auditorium, if you ask about 10 people, 9, or even I can tell you that 10 out of 10 will tell you that no chance for Mankraso. They were the least school tipped in this particular contest. Aquinas came in with a contestant who has the experience. He has been doing this since, if I remember very well, since last year.
Yeah, that's Anthony.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's been doing so well right from, their first contest in the prelims. They came up against Sacred Heart Senior High School. and also English Yaman from who they were making their debut, national appearance in the championship. And that particular contest, Aquinas did so well in that. But one thing in that contest also was the fact that they were no good at the speed race.
Yeah.
So even I remember very well that after the contest, I was having a conversation with one of our editors, and I told him that, yes, Aquinas has what it takes to get to the semi-final or even get to the quarter-final, even as they did. But if they meet big schools going ahead in the contest, they are going to lose if they don't do things right. Because you can't be performing a bit well in round 1, round 2, then you'll be losing it right from round 4 and round 5 because your true or false is not really strong. And also when it comes to the radio, you are not really strong in there. It is going to affect you. If you come up against the likes of Prempeh College, and even Our Lady of Grace, they won't give you that chance, room for you to do whatever that you want to do. So they will have to sit up. And today we saw that, even though when they took the lead in round 1, then it was a bit up and down between them and that of Ghana National. Mankranso wasn't in there. And we shouldn't forget that Mankranso is a category C school. As he said, even in the prelims or even during the draw for the quarterfinal, they were in Pot C, which shows that they were not good enough in the prelims for them to even be in Pot B. So coming up against Aquinas, everybody thought that it was just going to be a walkover for Aquinas, who the last time they made it to the semi-final was 2017. They have that desire, they have the hunger to end their trophy drought. The last time they won it was in 2013, which they want to win it this year. So coming in with an experienced guy, everybody thought that, oh, they are going to do so well. That really wasn't the case. They had to lose to a category C school. You know, after the contest, we engaged the students, the headmaster of Mankranso Senior High School, and they tell us that we actually need to come to them and let people know what really is happening in that school, because they don't have the facilities. The environment that they find themselves in does not even show that they can even come to the National Science and Maths Squeeze and upset people. But today they did it, and they've been able to get to the semi-final for the first time in their history, which is quite historic for them.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that's an interesting one. But talking about, we've been talking about Mankranso and the other schools that competed. Let's talk about the questions. I know a lot of, whilst we were in the auditorium, like the first round, they were not getting the answers correctly. They were like, is it that they didn't come to the auditorium prepared or what? What do you think about the questions though?
I think these are standard quarterfinal questions. So if you kind of struggle with these questions, then it means you are not ready for the semi-finals. But if you look at the second contest, you could see that the students could answer those questions more than what we witnessed in the morning. Yeah. So I think they all had a shaky start. And one thing the consultants are doing this year that in my opinion, is a good thing is that, you see, ever since the speed race started, students are so used to past questions that the quiz mistress can start a question and the students can continue and all that. So today, I think the quiz mistress started a question and the student tried to guess, and the quiz mistress said that if you had gotten it right, it would have been a miracle. So this year, the competition will go well for people who are able to keep their composure, because you would think the quiz mistress is talking about this question, something you've heard in the past questions, but in the end, there will be a little change in the end, which might change the answer. In one of the riddles, National College mentioned sodium hypochlorite. This sodium hypochlorite, the series of clues were similar to what was used in 2023 when Opokwari School met Osei-Tutu Senior High School at the quarterfinals. And the answer was sodium hypochlorite that was able to push Opokwari School to the semi-finals of that competition. So when they started listening to the clues, they thought it was the same thing. They probably repeated the question, not knowing that there have been slight modifications at the end of the questions, which changed the answer to something similar, but not sodium hypochlorite. So this thing has been in effect this year, and I think it's the best. It's trying to level the playing ground for all the other schools. So I think we are not getting very high marks because, one, for a normal quarterfinals, you have 12 questions in a round one, but this year it is 8. We don't know why it is 8. And the second thing is that because we've had very good students who are able to predict the next values and everything based on past questions, but now you're not seeing that. Whenever you try to predict, you are likely to get it wrong. If you get it right, fine, but for most of the time, I can confidently say that you get it wrong. So I think this is also adding up to why schools were getting very low marks. And I think I disagree with Collins on his take on St. Thomas Aquinas not being so well at the riddles. In their prelims, they answered 4 out of 4 riddles. They answered all the riddles. But the thing is that riddles isn't a round you can bench your hopes on, that you have someone who is very good at riddles. So even if you are losing, you can do well in the riddles. It doesn't work like that, especially for the riddles and true or false. If you are not able to open a gap at the end of round 2, then it becomes a very tight or keen contest for you, because for most of the other rounds, the questions are given to the individual schools. It is up to you to get it right or to formulate it for another school to pick it as bonus. So yeah, I think that is the bit for St. Thomas Aquinas, but I think the questions now and together with the tricks and everything are making it quite difficult for students who are probably doing well in speed race and other questions based on past questions.
Sure. Now, especially in Markrans, I remember right after the contest, when we were speaking to the headmaster, he talked about how under-resourced they are, even their science laboratories and all that. For their students to make it to this stage, especially this far, or make it this far in the competition, is actually a testament to how willing these students are. That's what he was saying, because he's saying that they are really under-resourced when it comes to that. And I'm pretty sure you went to Kumasi and you might have seen some of these things.
Well, I've not had the privilege to be in their school, but looking at where they are coming from, Ahafo, Ano North, in the Ashanti region, we can clearly tell the situation really there. Even on social media, right after the contest, I tried to get reactions from the X especially, and this is the first time some people are actually hearing Markrans Senior High School.
Well, I schooled in Kumasi, so I had a privy to know those schools in Carrier, Markrans, and all those schools.
Yeah. So it looks like people didn't even have much idea about Markrans coming in this particular contest, despite their performance in the regionals. The regionals, they couldn't get to the semi-final, but they came up against equally good schools in there who are doing well in the national championship, or they did well in the championship. But in the prelims and 1A2, you can't take anything away from them. They did well. They actually eliminated Adisadel school. And coming in, everybody thought that, yes, they can't do anything. But does the resource really matter? It does. Then, what really helped them, that's determination and hard work from the students and their coordinator. Right from the eyes of the headmaster, you could tell how determined, how they are ready to sacrifice everything to make history for themselves as individuals and also as a school. Yeah. And they are also determined to ensure that they will use this particular stage to let everybody know that there is Markrans Senior High School out there, that they are Category C school, and not just Category C school, but they lack the resources. So if they get the resources, they are going to do more than what the B schools, the Category A schools who have the facilities are doing. So people should turn their eyes on them and come and help them. Because it's not an easy thing for him to assess that behind cameras, that we should come in and even have a documentary on them for people to know what is happening in Markrans. On social media, those that have been to Markrans Senior High School before have been talking about the fact that it is only the staff bungalow that is even in good shape, and that's where the NSMQ contestants have been studying. Yeah. They don't have any auditorium. Even their science lab is not in good shape, nothing to write home about that they can use to even prepare for the contest. But they've done it. They didn't do it against any other team, former champions, who were chasing a dream that they wanted to end their title drought, and they have ended this one.
Okay, all right. Well, that was the first contest for today, featuring Ghana National, Markrans, SHS, and St. Thomas. And at the end of the day, we had Markrans sailing through, being the first school to book their slot in the semi-final stage. Now, let's talk about the second contest. That ended in tears. I mean, premium tears. It's not like tears. It ended in tears, literally, for especially the 8-time champions, because at the end of the contest we saw that some of them were actually crying, and that was between GSTS, the Giant, Our Lady of Grace, that is a private school, and of course the 8-time champions, Presbyterian Boys Secondary School. Now that contest, when it started, we didn't even see GSTS wasn't even in the mix. Steve, what happened? Like, what's happening today?
Oh, for me, I've seen this before. Last year, Opokwari School against Ghana National versus Ebri Presby SHCS. At the end of round 2, Opokwari School are leading with 19 points. End of round 3 came down to 15. End of round 4 came down to 8. First result was no one answered the first riddle, and only for Darius of Ghana National College to answer the 3 riddles to beat Opokwari School by a point, and they also formed 2s. The funny thing is that the seconds on social media initially, before the competition started, were acting as if they had little to no hope in the boys. But after their very first contest, and even how this contest started, they started quite strongly in this particular contest. Now that they've lost, they are now trying to pull their Inform 2 card. But it isn't certain that if you have contestants in Form 2, they'll do well in Form 3. Anthony of St. Thomas Aquinas has been trained since first year. The only difference is that he wasn't on stage in first year, but he was on stage last year and this year. We've seen a lot of Form 2s come back in their 3rd years to do worse than they did when they were in Form 2. I think the only Form 2 student to do that and actually win is Eden of Prempeh College. But Presec is Presec, and you could see that the Form 2s had a lot up their sleeve. They were very knowledgeable. They are very, very good, especially with their calculations. They actually went head-to-head with Our Lady of Grace, who had done extremely well in the Ashanti region, and GSTS, who are Western Regional Champions, also featuring a Form 2 student who was a contestant last year. It looked like they had the semi-final in their grabs, only for it to be snatched away from them by Ghana Second Technical School during the riddles. Regardless, I think they put up a very impressive performance, and there are higher hopes that they will do extremely well next year, looking at their performance this year, even though that relation isn't necessarily directly proportional, that in the 3rd year you do extremely well. But this is Presbyterian Boys. They've won it 8 times. They have all the bragging rights. So when they say something, I don't think you can debate it. But looking at the training they put in place, because it takes a lot of training, consistency, and effort to win the National Science and Maths Quiz 8 times. Winning it 8 times means they have it. They have all the resources in place. Even today, they say they now have an AI center. So
yeah.
To have an AI center, that's what they are saying.
So I'm sure they are going to utilize all that at their disposal to do extremely well next year.
All right, before we continue, let me quickly acknowledge our sponsors again. The 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Prime Time Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOL PLC and supported by Momo, PEP Student Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupe, Truster AI, Advanced Travels for One Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City, Lord Romat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, and Flora Tissues. And the broadcast of the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz on JoyNews is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Virtual Security Africa, Ayuda Hub, Synthesis Tanks, Chobos Technology, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, German Ozone Medical Center, Achimota Retail Center, DBS Industries Limited, Palm University College, Beta Malt, Doormaster, Slam Technologies, Academic City University, and Family Health Medical School. Now, team, real quick before we wrap up, you watching right now, as I said, there's a brief hold up regarding this evening's contest that is featuring Mfantsipim School, that is the reigning champion, Prempeh College and Adisadel College. There's a brief hold up. We have a lot of supporters around the premises right now, but then we're hoping to get much information from the organizers. But I mean, before we wrap up, finally, this contest that we're about to have, or the next contest which we are expecting to have, what's your take on it, briefly?
Well, Mfantsipim, Prempeh College and Adisadel College, on any day, that's supposed to be a final. Yeah, and everyone will want to watch this particular contest. So I'm not surprised with the numbers that are coming here to witness the contest. So yeah, I am expecting a contest where each of the schools will give up their best. Will give out their best. Adisadel coming in the regionals, posted the highest score in the regionals, 85. Came into the national championship, also posted the highest score, 82. You know, they've been saying a lot of things about Mfantsipim that they don't think they are good enough. Yeah, after their 1/8 contest, we've been speaking to some of them, and their message is the fact that they are just here to make noise for JoyNews. They know that they are going into the final, so they are just following the formality.
They actually said we should interview them in the final competition.
So they don't have anything to lose because they are going into the final. Prempeh College is also coming in. I wasn't really impressed with their performance in the Ashanti Regional Qualifiers, not qualifiers, championship, because they were a senior school, so they didn't take part in the qualifiers. But they came up against Olak, Kumasi Academy, and they were third in that particular contest. Olak won it. Prempeh was actually leading, I think, round 1 and round 2. Then Olak came in, used the last round to win that particular contest. Then they came in the national championship and posted, I think, 75 points in that their prelims. And 65. Yeah, I'm trying to say 65 points. So Prempeh is coming in as prepared, experienced, that they want to win this particular contest. But Mfantsipim is also the champion, the reigning champions. They want to win this. They want to move ahead and get everybody to know that they want to defend this title. There hasn't been any senior high school except Prempeh, Presec, who won it in 2008, 2009, and came back to defend in 2022, 2023. The only school to do back-to-back twice.
All right. Now let me briefly, Stephen. Finally, your take on this, the last contest we are set to have.
I think it's going to be a very tight contest, and based on history, like I think run through history, Prempeh College has met Mfantsipim School 4 times. They've won twice, and Bochetu has won twice, but Adisadel hasn't been able to win against Prempeh College. And looking at the performance this year, it is quite evident that the boys from Adisadel are quite prepared as compared to Mfantsipim School and Prempeh College. But once again, Prempeh College is Prempeh College. Even in years that they didn't do so well in their regionals, they're able to get to the finals of the National Science and Maths Quiz. That's in 2022. Adisadel College, with the 82 they had in their prelims, have given them a certain morale or boost, motivation that they can actually beat any school at all. Mfantsipim School are reigning champions. You can't take that away from them, and that also means something to them. Only Presec has defended the title, and I'm sure they would want to do that, even though their very first contest didn't go as planned. But all in all, I think we are going to have a very good contest. It's going to be a keenly contested one. We should expect a lot of protests, but in the end, we can only have one winner. Because of what has happened, I doubt I can tip any school to win this particular contest.
All right, sure. Thank you very much. As I said, there's a brief hold-up regarding tonight's contest. We'll get more details from the organizers, but there are a lot of supporters in the SGS auditorium and also outside the auditorium. We are yet to find out more from the organizers. Over to you back in the studio.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. The growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, the projected cost of cybercrime is expected to grow to $10 trillion globally, with small-medium businesses disproportionately targeted. Cyber threats have become increasingly sophisticated, widespread, and invisible, placing unequipped organizations at risk of massive damages in a matter of seconds. Meet Virtual InfoSec Africa, Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Our AI-driven managed security services empower businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats. We predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Virtual InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer 24/7 SOC monitoring, early warning threat intelligence, managed detection and response, digital forensics and incident response, and predictive analysis and threat hunting. From endpoint protection to dark web forensics, we secure every layer of your digital ecosystem. Why wait for a breach to act? Join the ranks of high institutions who trust Virtual InfoSec Africa to secure their future. Start your 3-month free trial of our early warning threat intelligence platform today. For more inquiries, contact 055-689-2086 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com.
Chopbox, a convenient service.
In Ghana, West Africa, the mornings are somewhat, if not for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. Another day. It's always smiles knowing we are together. Ooh, what a feeling. With NASCO, you're there for family. If it not be you, then who go there? Work is always effective with NASCO home appliances. No wahala if the sun is up. We there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to gulp something chilled. Classic home appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. NASCO fee. NASCO, bring home happiness.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Why are you carrying my tomatoes too again?
To Burkina Faso, to Kobne's house, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Every day, Kobnadis, Kobnada. Should I call him to marry you too?
Thank you.
Your things know the break. How do they manage your house?
Simple. Ayuda. It's an app. You just click and they send you trusted artisans and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in an office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see say your AC they do and the fan there they sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, eh? You be hard guy, you get all the plots. I wish I get your DNA so.
Oh, you can even request to do a DNA test on Ayuda.
Hey, app back. Services be free.
Download the Ayuda app now on Play Store and App Store.
Hello, good evening and welcome to JoyNews Prime. We are coming to you from our studios here at Koko Mlimlin Accra. We are live on DSTV channel 421, GoTV 125 and around the world on myjoyonline.com. I am Carlos Caloni.
And I'm Faustina Safa. Tonight, Special Prosecutor Kisi Jabing to charge former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta 2 former bosses of the Ghana Revenue Authority and several others in cooking what he describes as sweet deals for Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited and corruption-related acts.
Also tonight, parliamentary proceedings nearly brought to a halt after minority raised the issues with quorum as absenteeism continued to rock Parliament. We'll tell you how that was resolved and why the minority are blaming their NDC colleagues.
Also tonight, some have called it the El Clasico of the National Science and Maths Quiz at Adisadel College, Mfantsipim School and Prempeh College clash at the quarterfinals any moment from now after the Ghana Secondary School, Technical School, knocked out 8-time champion Presec Legon.
And we have Prime Business as well as Prime Sports.
Black Queen's video analyst talks about the fact that it is important data is included if Ghana football is to improve.
Well, this is JoyNews. We are a home of independent, fearless, and credible journalism.
Please stay for details.
Grateful for your time here on JoyNews Prime. Now, the Office of the Special Prosecutor says it will charge former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta and other high-profile individuals by the end of November 2025 over the alleged involvement in the controversial Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited SML contract. Those expected to face corruption and related charges include former Commissioner General of GRA, Adisadel Amwa, former senior officials of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Customs Division, executives and persons connected to SML operation. The Special Prosecutor Kisia Jabin said the individuals were complicit in facilitating and approving automatic payment running into billions of cedis to the company despite little to no evidence of work done. According to the Special Prosecutor, the charges will be comprehensive and based on months of forensic analysis, including data retrieved from computer servers, financial records, and communication exchanges between key actors.
Following persons with various corruption and corruption-related offenses before the end of November 2025. 1. Kenneth Nanayao Ofori-Atta, former Minister of Finance. 2. Ernest Akori, Chef de Cabinet to Kenneth Nanayao Ofori-Atta as Minister of Finance. 3. Emmanuel Kofinti, former Commissioner General of Ghana Revenue Authority. 4. Adisadel Amwa, former Commissioner General of Ghana Revenue Authority. 5. Isaac Krenzel, former Commissioner of the Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority and General Manager of Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited. 6. Kwejo Damwa, former Commissioner of the Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority and Member of Parliament for Jam and South constituency. As part of the process, the OSP will seek to recover the financial loss caused to the Republic from the persons listed above.
Well, Kisia Jabin also revealed that following months of investigation, the OSP has ordered SML to refund 125 million Ghana cedis to the state. The amount, he said, represents an unjust enrichment derived from automatic payments that were not tied to actual performance. According to the OSP, the refund represents a disgorgement of unjust enrichment, which were monies SML received automatically from the Ghana Revenue Authority between 2018 and 2024 without a verifiable performance under its revenue assurance contract. Now, the payments the OSP found were processed monthly without proper verification, audit report, or invoices in direct violation of the contract terms.
Also, the OSP will recover a total amount of 125 million cedis from SML by way of a disgorgement of unjust enrichment of overpayment. By the return of the benefit of this amount, it obtained unfairly at the expense of the Republic. This amount was arrived on two considerations. First, the participation of SML in the public revenue assurance regime was based on largely undeserved automatic payments detached from performance. Second, the figure was adjusted on a quantum meru basis. This is a legal doctrine that developed the English common law as a form of implied contract or quasi-contract to ensure that the person who conferred a benefit on another received compensation, even when no valid contract existed. The courts introduced the doctrine as an equitable remedy to prevent unjust enrichment, recognizing that fairness sometimes required payment even without an enforceable agreement. In the present context, the OSP configured the doctrine in respect of adjusting the fair value of the investments made by SML in pursuance of performing its obligations under the various contracts, even where the contracts were procured unlawfully and even where services were minimally performed or not performed at all, on the back of SML's reasonable expectations created under the various contracts which were awarded to it by high-ranking public officials who represented ostensible authority and statutory and regulatory compliance to that private company. The investments include the setting up and maintenance of two offices by SML, one in Accra and the other in Tema, the hiring of employees, the payment of employees' salaries and attendant statutory payments, the acquisition of vehicles, the acquisition of and installation of ultrasonic meters and automatic tank gauges, and the procurement of a transaction value assessment system, TVAS.
Away from that, a fire has razed the entire China City Mall in Kumasi, destroying the mall structure, goods stocks at the facility. The mall is located at Santase and was only opened in 2005, selling all kinds of goods, including home accessories and groceries. It's unclear what ignited the inferno as firefighters worked to douse the flames and subsequently identify the cause. Joining us now for more on this is Emmanuel Bradkwegu, who has been on the ground all day. Emmanuel, finally, has the firefighters been able to douse the flames completely?
As we speak now, when we're leaving the scene, there were still pockets of the fire at the facility. That's because earlier, as we indicated, there was a bit of a challenge in accessing water to the place. And so the fire tenders had to move around to find the nearest water source so they can fill the fire tender to quickly come to the facility to douse the fire. But as we were leaving, there were still some pockets of fire within the facility, and also because the firefighters were putting in frantic efforts. They were actually not able to go within the premises or go within the facility itself, and so they were not able to douse the fire completely. But as I was leaving the scene earlier, I saw some drip machines, some excavators, that had come to the facility to ensure that the structure, the debris of the devastation will be pulled down. In fact, the regional commander of the Ghana National Fire Service indicated that the entire building would collapse, and so they didn't want their firemen to enter the premises, the debris of the fire devastation. And so for them, we are waiting for the excavator to actually pull down the entire facility. In fact, the families or the owners of this particular facility, we've tried so much to speak with them, but because they were visibly distraught and they didn't want to engage the media to really ascertain in quantity the cost that is involved with that investment that have been consumed by this devastating fire.
And then so far, has the fire service given any hint as to the cause of the inferno?
As we speak now, they have not been able, because we earlier indicated that the fire started at the backside. As I was leaving the scene, the fire was still within that area. So they have not been able to get to the backside of the facility to really understand circumstances that led to this devastating fire. So for now, we do not have any preliminary cause, or let's say the actual cause of the fire.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel Bright-Kweku.
Let's now take you to Parliament, because tonight proceedings in the House was nearly brought to an end after the minority raised the issues with quorum. Parliament has been continuously rocked with absenteeism, with the Speaker warning MPs yesterday if they fail to show up for work, their seat will be declared vacant. At the time proceedings started earlier this afternoon, there were just about 70 MPs on the floor. Deputy Minority Whip Habib Idris took notice and raised the issue.
To Constitution to continue with this parliament. Mr. Speaker, I so pray that the right thing is being done. Yesterday, you cautioned all of us. Media houses carried it, that if we are not serious to continue business, we shouldn't let Ghanaians think safe. And at the moment, out of 276, we are only 70 in the chamber, and the Constitution have made it clear. So, Mr. Speaker, I urge you to apply the rules as stated in Article 102 of the 1992 Constitution.
MP for Tamale North and Deputy Minister for Roads and Highways, Al-Hassan Suhini, took issue with the minority raising issues of quorum when there were only a handful of NPP MPs on the floor.
I think that it is a huge indictment on the leadership of the House, especially my brother, who is also the chief whip, the deputy chief whip, the deputy whip of the minority side. When I look on their side, I do not see their members present, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the facts, Mr. Speaker, the facts, Mr. Speaker, the facts that they enjoy as leaders is to ensure that they also, especially as whips, they ensure that their members are present. Mr. Speaker, this house is not made up of only majority members of parliament. This house is made up of two parties, and we expect that our numbers be present, but we also expect that the minority that have also been voted to represent their constituents are marshaled to be in the House. So, Mr. Speaker, I am disappointed in the leadership of the whip that he's not able to whip his side to be on the floor, and he's advertising it the way he is doing.
Well, the majority chief whip sought to explain why the attendance has been poor.
Yesterday we did business, government business, we conducted government business on this floor. Now, please, Speaker, please. This is the evidence of what happened yesterday. Yesterday there were 176 members of this House. 176. The records will bear us out. So the propaganda that the mighty minority are absent is not borne out by the records. The mighty majority are absent is not borne out by the record. So when issues are raised, Mr. Speaker, these are matters of procedure. We cannot sidestep the procedure and do otherwise. It is good you have proceeded within 64(3). You are drawing Mr. Speaker's attention to an alleged absence of the adequate numbers for a commencement quorum. The law provides what should be done. I believe the Right Honourable Speaker will direct the clerks at table to ring the bell. The numbers will come in and will proceed. Now, Mr. Speaker, having said this, I believe that yesterday you had cause to encourage members to attend upon the House at 2 p.m. Speaker, before we adjourn, the records will bear me out that I drew the attention of leadership, of committees. Speaker, we have discovered that leaders of committees are arranging committee business in the afternoon, when we have all agreed that committee businesses should be arranged in the morning.
MP for Damango, Samuel Abujinapo, believes that the issue is squarely at the doorstep of the NDC side.
They have the numbers by themselves to form a quorum to do business. They have the numbers by themselves to form a quorum to take decisions. They have the numbers by themselves to form a quorum to even take fundamental decisions, which requires 2/3 of all members of parliament. And as one of them once said, they can run this 9th parliament without the minority. And therefore, the question that many Ghanaians are asking, why are they not attending to the House? Why are they not taking their business as members of parliament seriously? And why are they not showing up? And why is this majority turning out to be an absentee majority? And this is why we think we should communicate to the Ghanaian people who elected these 189 members of parliament, who gave them the supermajority and 2/3, to know that we, the minority in this House, are very prepared, ready, and willing to help them conduct government business. But it will appear that they are not cooperating with the minority to get President Mohammed's business and government business to go through. And when that happens, it's the Ghanaian people who suffer. Today, on the order paper, we have a litany of important bills and important items which are required to be considered and taken by the House to get government business to move forward. And yet, we have had to wait to grapple with the issue of quorum. I want to conclude by making one other point. One will say that some of them are ministers. There's foreign minister, there's that, and they travel and all of that. But the point is, you have this big majority, and so even if the system ministers President Mahama has are all members of parliament, and all of them even are unable to attend to parliament, you have enough numbers, sufficient numbers to form quorum, to have quorum to conduct business, to have quorum to take decisions, and to ensure that the work of the legislature moves on smoothly.
Let's stay a bit longer in Parliament because the minority on the Defence and Interior Committee has condemned the assault of a pharmacy attendant and a woman by a soldier at a pharmacy at Bema-Campie in Accra. The reaction adds to the growing wave of public outrage on social and mainstream media following the circulation of disturbing footage of the incident. The attack, which occurred around 6:30 p.m. yesterday, shows the soldier storming into the pharmacy in a feat of rage after being denied the opportunity to return a medication he bought. We'll hear from the minority shortly, though. But first, Maxwell Agbagba of our security desk has been analyzing the CCTV footage and has more in the following report.
In a video that has since gone viral, a soldier in plain clothes identified as Warrant Officer Class 1 Williams Mensah is seen angrily walking towards a pharmacy. He snatches what appears to be medication from a boy who was following him. His first words are to inquire about what the pharmacy attendant had said. Moments later, he begins demanding a refund. The pharmacy attendant is heard pleading with him to be patient, but the soldier continues to insist on getting his money back. A woman standing inside the shop also tries to calm him down, but he pushes her aside. The woman questions why he pushed her, prompting the soldier to approach her again. When she attempts to film the incident, he strikes her twice in the face and once on her body. Williams Mensah then turns his attention back to the pharmacy attendant, repeatedly hitting him about 8 times on the face, stomach, and other parts of his body, all while demanding his money. According to sources, WO1 Mensah had sent his son to purchase medication worth 65 cedis. However, upon realizing that he did not want the brand that he got, he asked that it be returned for a refund. The pharmacy, however, reportedly explained that medicines sold are non-refundable, a policy that allegedly triggered the assaults.
The Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana has described the incident as barbaric, reprehensible, and utterly unacceptable. It is urging the Ghana Police Service and the Ghana Armed Forces to ensure that the matter is pursued to its logical conclusion. Let's bring you details of that statement now from the Pharmaceutical Council. It's coming up on your screens right now with the raising concerns about the conduct of this military personnel. We just brought you footages on your screens right now, showing some of the key happenings on your screens. We showed you just exactly how it happened. That footage is on circulation on social media, already sparking public outrage, really, with some civil society groups calling for him to not just be stripped of the title of a military officer, but also jailed. And already there are concerns about the psychological state of the pharmacy attendant as well as individuals in that shop. Concerns have been raised that it's indeed time for government to pick this up and ensure that they receive all the necessary psychological aid after this incident. But the statement from the Pharmaceutical Council, we now have it on your screens there. They have noted with concern, really, the video in circulation, and they're raising concerns about the conduct of the individual in question. Now, according to the Pharmaceutical Council, they've identified the individual as Warrant Officer Class 1 Mensa Williams, and he physically assaulted a pharmacy personnel and a female client at E-Pride Chemist premises at Berman Camp in Accra. Now, the Pharmaceutical Council has been to E-Pride Chemist to verify firsthand the reports in the media. The pharmaceutical care team at the pharmacy have been assured of our support and commitment to ensure justice for the victim. The society unequivocally condemns this barbaric, reprehensible, and utterly unacceptable act of violence perpetrated against pharmacy personnel and a client. Such conduct not only violates the fundamental human rights and dignity of the victims, but also constitutes a grave affront to